Pardon, I am your master. Bow.
No, I'll take my
There's
chances.
there's only one drow allowed in the campaign, and Josh is already both of them. Okay, get this cable off me. It's making too much noise. All right. Let me see if I can summon a recap here, and you guys stop me or fill in where you need to. This country was ruled by the Black Sovereign. It's been ruled by several Black Sovereigns over the last couple hundred years, and this one is particularly long lived. Nobody really knows why. He seems to be an incredible, useless drunk and drug addict and just does nothing but lounge around his palace, eat, fool around with his concubines, and occasionally gets in a real nasty duel. Even drunk as hell, he is one of the scariest, most skilled warriors in the country. And he probably got away with being a slacker, drunk ruler for all this time because the Technic League was really running the country. They would make a lot of major decisions. They had total control over technology. They kind of bossed the barbarians around, and he would say, yeah, do whatever the dumb wizards want. Just let me drink. And Numeria has existed this way for, I think, around 75 years. I may be fudging that a little bit. But the Technic League's done a lot of horrible stuff. And it pissed off Tokala, it pissed off Namkath. McGinnis didn't think much of it either. Ulfrid, all of you have just come to hate the Technic League and basically waged war on it for the last 2 years. Very successfully recently, you've befriended Elias Embervale, Nalki Barekna, and Zernabeth, the former leader of the Technic League. She got knocked out of the top spot about a year ago by Osman, who was one of the scariest people you guys ever fought. Killed Kroktaw. God rest her Roomba cockroach soul. And you guys basically leveled the Technic League compound. Now, the barbarians watched all this happen, and they figured the wizards were killing each other, which they occasionally do. The Technic League is known for having multiple violent coups in the last 100 years, where wizards just go at each other and do some Lannister Game of Thrones shit, and all hell breaks loose. And the barbarians basically grab a beer and a turkey leg and sit on their balcony from the Palace of Fallen Stars and watch the wizards kill each other. They don't participate at all. So that's kind of what they've thought was going on. You guys know there's a lot more going on than they realize. You've come and infiltrated the palace. You spied on the barbarians. You've listened to what they've said in the aftermath of this mess. You've talked to the remaining Technic League folks and befriended them. In fact, Akradin here is one of your group now, was one of the Technic League captains, one of the longest serving, and one of the most feared for his many, many, many 1v1 duel victories versus wizard and barbarian alike. You guys have discovered the truth about the Black Sovereign being a drug addict, but it's not just weed and beer or even meth. It's worse. It's a magical drug. It's highly addictive. It's modified his physiology. You actually think it's why he's been alive and so youthful and so dangerous for decades. And you think the Technic League has deliberately pumped him full of this crap for a long time. Kept him addicted, kept him supplied, kept him docile. And I believe your plan was to sneak in and cure the man of his addiction and then see where he lays on the Technic League, recent events, and the greater issue that you guys have discovered, which is that when McGinnis shot Hellion and Hellion exploded, you killed a lesser deity, a demigod, a greater angel of some unknown religion. That's why McGinnis still carries the pistol Justice, which he calls the God Killer. McGinnis calls him the God Killer. And some people say McGinnis accidentally killed Nomcath too that day.
Especially Nomcast says that.
Yeah, just reports vary. But what you've discovered was Hellion was sort of a child of a greater AI deity. An AI that lives underneath Silvermount City, where all these barbarians and technically idiots are running around fighting each other for scraps. Underneath the mountain is a much greater problem, a much greater threat. A threat that thinks about taking over not just Silvermount, not this town, but the whole country, the whole world. It thinks that the only way to truly enforce order is to totally dominate all sentient life on the planet. Which there's still some debate between T'Challa and others about whether the planet is round or flat. But even T'Challa agrees that the evil AI has to be stopped. So the group is more or less trying to secure the support of the barbarians by curing this guy, getting him back to doing his actual job, protecting the country, so that they have a safe staging area to wage war on this evil AI. So he's either going to shape up, get cured, or they're going to kill him, I think. Did I get any of that wrong, you guys?
About right. We know he's an asshole even before they technically really got their hooks into him, but having him as an asshole of the heap of the barbarian tribes is better than the barbarian tribes scattering and causing even more problems.
Is the hovering over tokens popping up art for those of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Did manage to fix that with the image hover mod.
I registered, no change.
Good. As long as it's not interfering with your shit.
Doing in Braille. He put the extra mod in for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a Braille display hooked up to this computer. My bad.
Well,
Oh.
that's your problem then.
No, I...
Wow, bitchy much, huh? Numcat? Jesus.
Wow. No, I put it in so that whenever you mouse over Josh's token, his art comes up and his hand reaches out and slaps him in the face.
Oh, no. There it is.
So, with all that said, I guess the only other details is that these guys lived in the palace secretly, like little closet pantry goblins, for 2 days, I think. And eliminated what was left of the Technic League robots that were in there and raided some food. And they know that there's these black seers that the Black Sovereign listens to or fill his head full of nonsense. And they know that the Black Sovereign has the most famous chef in Numeria working for him in his kitchen. And they cut a deal with that chef that if they would bring that chef the meat of this super rare monster, he would prepare the most incredible brisket blended cheeseburger ever. And Ulfred would put a heal spell in it, and when they fed it to the Black Sovereign, it would have a solid chance of curing him of his addiction, so that they could have a real talk with him about the future of the country. And they called that plan Operation
Heelburger.
Heelburger.
Yep. With that, we did.
I'm sure you're real proud of your old team. McGinnis.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping McGinnis might have a better idea
But for the name?
than Operation Heelburger, but I don't know.
Operation Shoot 'em a bunch. Now, McGinnis,
Yes.
you don't have to know what brings you back at this time. And it's well within your established character for when they ask to just go, I was busy, and tell them nothing.
Yeah, that was more or less my plan.
Perfect.
He can be taciturn fellow at times.
Yeah. You come riding back into town with your classy black. Do you still have the wagon? You come walking back. Did you lose it?
No, I still got it.
There you go. You come riding into town with your beautiful Lord Califaso's fancy wagon, with Smidgen and Pudkins pulling it, 2 old nags.
It's a bit battered than when you last saw it. Some bullet holes, maybe like a new wheel that doesn't match the other ones.
It's looking a little
Nice.
ghetto. Different one fender's the wrong color.
Exactly.
Well, you're told at the gate, one of the guards looks at you and says, well, I can see you're carrying a bunch of tech, sir, but we're not really checking people for tech right now. I don't know why, but I suspect what you want to do is go up past the palace to the old military hospital that's about 3 blocks north of the palace. I think you'll find the answers to your questions there.
Much obliged, friend.
He says,
Got some acquaintances, some old family I'd like to visit here as I pass through.
let me see, I put you down here at Sovereign Gate. And you ride your lovely wagon up the main strip of Starfall. McGinnis may have been here in the past. This is a bigger city than he has usually been to. And he finds that the city is in a funny state. Sort of a state of alarm. The guards are somewhat alarmed, but the barbarians themselves, the standing army that protects this city, are unconcerned. Like I said, they think there's some sort of wizard coup going on. And they don't want any part of it. So you weave your way through the streets of Starfall, past a bunch of questionable looking restaurants, past a rundown casino that says slot bag in front of it, past the Mercenary Guild. A number of blocks up, you see a rusted old sign that has a first aid cross on it. Suggests there's a hospital this way. And you pull up to a walled compound. Let me see. Hopefully the GM still has this map. Where is your damn hospital? Nope. Huh. Why do you have that? Now here he's promised something he can't find. Nope. Nope. There's your old hideout. Sleigh and pipe. There's the slot bag. Nope.
You've lost the hospital?
I might have. Everything should be here. Everything that was here should be here, but yeah. I am just not seeing it. Well, you approach a walled compound that indeed was a military hospital, and you see a face you recognize. She's got longer hair, and it's not so shaved. She doesn't look quite so severe, but you believe it's the android Mayanda. She's got about shoulder length pink and purple hair.
Well, 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 look who I spy. Bless my eyes, Myanda. Is that you?
She steps over to you with a great looking pistol on her hip, one of those weird modern semi-auto things you've heard about. And
Look at that. Look at that nifty piece of hardware you got.
she flips it forward and turns it around and hands it to you butt first, and flicks her thumb to pop the round out of the chamber, and the magazine pops into her other hand, and she says, "Have a look."
This is a nifty piece of hardware, darling. I wonder how often you occasion yourself to use it in this town. Seems like there's been a lot of action around here.
There has. You've missed a lot. The others are inside waiting on you, but She wanted me to come out and greet you, make sure you found your way in.
Well, I'm much obliged for that. I could use a drink. I hope there's something to wet my whistle in there.
There surely is. There's a bigger stash of booze and bullets in there than you've ever seen. Head on in.
Booze and bullets. It's, two of my favorite things.
Hell
And
yeah.
he heads on in.
Okay. She puts the pistol back on her hip, leads you on in there. You walk into a courtyard and see soldiers standing around. You see big orcs in wild-looking armor and lady orcs with them with elaborate braids that run down the tops of their heads all the way down their necks. Long, bright red hair. Wicked looks to them. Face paint. They look like they're dressed up for war. And they look at you and just nod. And you see the truck here in the courtyard. You remember the big old truck you pulled out of the pond in Scar the Spider?
Sure do.
It looks pristine. Beautiful, thick treads on the tires. White metal shining in the sun. It looks gorgeous. Meanda's cleaned it up, fixed it up, upgraded it quite a bit. You walk on past it and you hear, well, I don't know, would it be heated discussion, laughter, or just snoring and eating sounds from the kitchen?
At this point, probably laying in the final plans. You know, we know where we need to go. Got a few rough ideas of how we're going to take care of things, so probably having a bit of a meal, talking over last minute things, I would guess. What do you guys think?
That seems right.
Well, fellas,
there he is.
is there room for me at this table here? I could do for a meal, my friends. It's been a long day's travel.
McGinnis! Nomcath hops up and comes up and actually just hugs him. Just flat out throws himself and hugs him.
Gives you a firm pat on the back and a squeeze.
Yeah.
Wow. I was not sure I would find friends in this town, to be honest. It's rough territory out there. Things look mighty wild right about now.
Well, about half of that wildness is our part.
I figured as much.
Trust me, it's a lot friendlier now than it used to be.
It does me good to see you. See you're still here, still well. Olbrin, well met, friend.
Glad to see you again, McGinnis. Don't know if I would, but I'm damn sure glad I did.
Yeah, I just keep turning up. Where's old Alfred at? Hey, get your beard out of your soup.
No. It'd be soaking up the flavor.
Oh my god.
Don't see Croctaw though.
No, she didn't make it.
She met an ignoble end at the hands of a robot.
That's a damn shame.
Takala's vendetta against them was prophetic, apparently.
Oh.
Oh, Roomba. I was like, what is that?
Suddenly, everybody draws weapons and
It's the
opens fire
sound of
randomly.
your death.
Yeah.
Killed his ass with a Roomba, cheeky little fucker. Spent about 2 levels as a cockroach.
Mr. Brow's looking at McGinnis from like behind the table. And just like staring at him, trying to read his brain. Not saying I at all.
Careful, he's got Iron Will. McGinnis, go ahead and roll us a will save when you get a sec.
I don't know what the DC would be. It's a 2nd level spell.
Did it not put it on there?
No, it's like an ability, not a spell. So maybe that's what.
Okay.
But if it's
As
second
usual.
I think it
Did you
should be
roll
DC
trash your
20.
first will
Nice.
save out of the gate?
Sure
Yeah.
did.
So it's DC 20.
He surely did. I'm going to fix your DC on here. Damn, man. That is sad.
Yeah.
I stole higher to make the DC higher.
Keeping in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mr. Prowl's basically just trying to assess your character. He sees everyone else being friendly with you, but he's never met you, so just trying to get a sense if he trusts you. I assume he
Is
will.
Mr. Brow int or charisma based casting? I can forget.
No, wait, int. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, if you notice, you would just see a little short guy with a huge head and a massive widow's peak, just kind of looking around the corner, like staring you, like through your brain.
Yeah. You get some surface thoughts from him. McGinnis, you get the sense that this little guy's just staring through you, and he didn't have anything to say.
So you hear in his head, or you see in his head, like he's hungry.
That's the first thing.
You've done it. You've cracked the code.
And he's excited because it's been a long, boring travel through a wasteland, and he's like,
Bro, get out of his head.
back into some intrigue, and he sees his friends, and he knows that there's some shit going down, and he's been a little restless, and he's kind of like itching to pick a fight. So he feels like he's in a good spot.
All right, Brow quickly exits when he sees that he's ready to fight and sees a gun and
He's a
just
friend. Get.
points to the table, says, "Food's over there," and then just walks by you and doesn't say hi.
Yeah, well, let's dig in. He pulls up a chair, and
We get you loaded up.
yeah.
That's Mr. Brow. He's kind of our new guy. We've had a few ins and outs since you've been here. Takala is somewhere. He's got kind of a cult going on, so there's probably some throne he's on being worshipped. I don't know.
One of the nearby orcs says that he is with Dinvaya, Isuma, and some of the Earth Witches patrolling around underneath the city somewhere looking for something.
Well, he was a damn fine friend. I'm surprised he's still alive, to tell you the truth. But I
So
figured he was either going straight to the grave or straight to the throne, and it looks like he's gone to the top of the heap, and I like to hear that. I hope we cross paths with him again one day.
I hope so too. So, I assume we probably spend like a half an hour or so swapping stories, all that sort of stuff, and then
Yeah.
Namkath, you feeling up for a interesting little hunt?
Oh yeah. I've been on the road far too long. I need to get a little excitement.
We got
My
just the
ass is
thing
getting
for you.
tired from riding in that wagon. I'm ready to get out there and have a little action.
We got just the thing for you. You've heard of Tarask, right?
Tarask? Let's see, that's like a soup, right? With a spicy, creamy...
God damn it.
He's hungry. Get him some food.
Oh
He's
hell.
been eating.
Still hungry. The
Well-
man was starving. I tell you. I felt it.
We told you to keep out of people's heads. I think I even heard Cassandra bitching at you about it.
Can't help it. Anyway.
I can't say I know too much about a Tarask. What? Giving you trouble?
No, fortunately, we're not going after one of those, but we're going after something that's similar. Not quite as powerful, but a big nasty beast. We need some of his meat to make a meal so that we can cure the sovereign of his addiction and hopefully get him to agree to take over and keep the barbarian tribes at a low boil instead of exploding over everything.
So we're going on a little safari, are we?
Oh yeah, this thing's supposed to be huge.
Well, should be easy to find it then.
Yep. Perfect target for the God Killer, right?
Count me in.
Alright. We were gonna leave in the morning.
All right, well, I'll get a good night's sleep and get my pistols oiled up and kick the dust off, and
wait, hold on, hold on. One second. Hey, Cassandra Lee, can you get him hooked up to the net, or does he need one of the? And he taps the back. He taps back behind his back of his head.
No, I can get him wireless.
McGinnis, you hear a sort of knock at the door of your mind. You don't have to let him in, but you see a vision of a face you recognize as Cassandra Lee, sort of an android with bluish teal lips and green eyes, strange synthetic looking brown hair, smiling at you from somewhere in your consciousness.
He kind of looks around uneasily at the rest of the party and says, is this something y'all got going on since I left?
Yeah,
No, what are you talking about?
Fucking.
seriously, old Ren. Do you remember the? Kind of looks around a little bit, lowers his voice so he's not speaking quite as loudly. Remember the whole Unity thing, and then the split offs, and how Hellion was like the third one, and then there was the other one, Cassandra Lee.
I sure do.
Found Cassandra Lee. She wants to help us stop Unity. She's always wanted to stop Unity. So we helped her. She's been helping us, and she does things to help us out. And one of the ways she does it, she does this kind of weird communication thing that makes it easier for us to talk and know where each other are and all that sort of stuff. It's a good thing.
Well, I reckon it's good enough for y'all. I can give it a shot. I just hope I can turn it off if I need to.
All you gotta tell her is that you want to disconnect. She has been completely fair with us.
All right then, fair enough. I'll give it a whirl. And he relaxes a bit to let it happen.
You always can. I respect your privacy. Unlike some people.
As you let her in, the first thing you notice is in your mind, you can sense the location of the others. And of course, you sense that they're here in the room with you. But you realize that you're aware of how far away and what direction Olbrin is, and that he's generally healthy. You even have a sense of how many spells he has left that day, and that he's cheating right now because he has a haste buff on. No, turn that off. You can sense Namkath, and if you think about him for a split second, you can actually sort of see him, sort of a shadowy version of him, of where he is. You realize you're looking through this shadowy view of Namkath's at yourself, staring at yourself, and it's a little disorienting for a second. You shake that off. You realize you're also sensing the weird little short guy with the big head that stared into your brain a bit ago, Mr. Brow.
Wait, this guy's with us? I thought he was a waiter.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
Welcome back, man. We missed you so much. You're such a shit ass.
Yeah, I introduced you to him a little while ago. Remember I said he joined up with us after Kroktaw kind of, ended up going to the stars with...
Oh, shit. I didn't see him down there. I thought you were talking about that badass orc over there, and I was like, hell yeah, we could use some muscle in this gang.
Well, that's Luna, but...
You can also
Luna's
sense...
muscle, not the orc.
You can...
Mr. Brow you see him like start to talk and then stop, and then several times like tries to come up with a comeback, and then he's too frustrated and pissed off, can't say anything. He's just silent.
Hey, if you're good with them, you're good with me, little fella.
Excellent.
You can also sense Akradin, this dark-skinned, tall, regal-looking knight in very fancy-looking armor, perfectly cleaned and cared for, even though it's got many signs of past shots and stabs and smashes to it that have been expertly repaired. a beautiful sword on his hip, and a sort of dignified air about him. And he nods at you as you realize that he exists from across the room. You can sense your old buddy Ulfred does indeed have his beard in his soup and is fine about it. Never bothered to stop. Said was definitely happy to see you, but didn't stop working on his lunch. And standing on the far side of the room next to Akradin, they were in conversation until you joined the network and started oddly staring at him through it. There is a very tall, very beautiful blonde-haired woman in black plate armor with a big black sword in the scabbard leaning against the wall behind her as she goes through her own bowl of soup and bread here. And she's part of the network too. And you even sense the ability that if you wanted to, you could sort of call out to Dinvaya or Mayanda or even Tokala over this and contact them. They're within range. And you can also sense Cassandali holding it all together, acting as sort of a switchboard between everyone. So when you need to, you know where your team is, and you can talk to them in an instant. And when you need privacy, you can have that too. You can switch it off, any part of it, at will.
Good. I'm going to need that in about 45 minutes because that was a long trip.
No further questions.
Oh, and Cassandali is a floating tablet, kind of like an iPad, but thicker.
Like physically in the game, that's what she is, a floating iPad?
She is a piece of glass that lives mostly in Nomkath's backpack, but she can actually levitate out of it, sort of mage hand herself around the room. And that is the source of where she is.
Basically, most but not all of her AI core got transferred to that tablet. And
She can do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
She recreated a whole VR hallucination for Krokta to pretend that she lives on her home planet and just ignore everyone. Pretty nice.
Well, if there's any finer details of a plan of action, you just let me know and I'll perform admirably. Otherwise, I'll just get myself a good night's sleep and be ready to mount up first light.
I think the overall agreed upon plan right now is we're going to try and bait it out and kind of kite it a little bit. And those of us who have good range will try and kill it while the more melee people are keeping it busy.
I had a plan.
Oh?
Everyone thought it was stupid. Everyone shot it down. I said this thing eats whatever it finds in the wilderness, so we should just taxidermy a cow and fill it with silex and leave it out in the open, and it will come along and eat the bomb cow. And that will do part of the job for us. And everyone said, no, that's ridiculous. I want to die to this monster.
Which
You will not blow it up.
reminds me, I discovered, because to refresh today, I did my homework and watched our last session.
As did I.
And I found, as an accessory to the last session, a song called Taxidermy Assault Bovine, the musical.
What?
I didn't watch that.
Okay. Well, I'll just leave it in Iron God's chat. You guys can examine it on your own time if you wish.
I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah, so had I. What the hell were we smoking? Good God.
Oh yes.
The musical.
Yeah. We'll come back to that later. But yeah, the last episode was called Taxidermy Exploding Cow. And it is from June 6th.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Oh, dang.
So,
Also, as a refresher, am I remembering falsely? Did we go in and kill the crones?
did you kill the crones?
No, we didn't, because that would have been,
You thought about it.
yeah.
You wanted to.
Or was it, did we run a simulation or something? Because I remember a crone fight.
Oh, you ran a simulation of fighting the
yeah.
Black Sovereign.
We got wrecked. correct.
Got her ass kicked. Yeah.
Well, I remember that.
I got
Well,
mazed the first round. And
Yes,
Oh,
you,
studied
yeah.
that.
yeah, you
To be
did.
That was
to be
awful.
clear, if we had run that simulation a second time, it would have gone a lot different.
I want
Yeah, would have got hosed in a completely new, different way. Yeah.
I
No, no,
want
no.
to say the plan was that when he got served the heel burger, we would do a quick assault, but no, that doesn't. Way too
And-
long.
I mean that was the last plan according to the last session. But I thought I remember a session where we had to fight the Crones. Something happened. We had to fight them. I don't know why I remember that wrong. I don't know. I could be just having fantasy in my own head. I don't know. Fuck.
Huh. I mean, I think you wanted to, and you could have. Tactically, you knew where they were, and you had access to that part of the palace, but you knew it'd make a big stink if you did it, and you thought you might try to slip him a heal spell first to see if that just straightened him out.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I remember sneaking down from the whatever. What's his face's lair up top, sneaking down, and we tried to be sneaky, and we got caught. Ended up having to fight him.
Could be. It's all a blur to me.
It's not on YouTube if it actually happened, but I looked today because thought I was remembering it wrong, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, Cass can run elaborate simulations, and based on her knowledge of the Black Sovereign and his entourage, they are a difficult fight for y'all. So,
Let's go to bed and get that Jurassic thing.
Yep.
Maybe a cow. I don't remember everyone telling our Caden that was a horrible idea, but I don't know. I mean, we can.
I mean, did we
I'll
really
tell him
need to
again.
tell him that was a bad idea?
Alright,
Did it need saying, Mr. Brown?
Oh, that
Augustus
was
T?
Enrique, yeah, but yeah, Mr. Brow turns and says, "You're an idiot, Arcaden," just to rub it in.
okay.
Damn.
Akradin, sorry. Wasn't even saying his name right.
Yeah.
There it is. I knew someone called me an idiot for my incredible plan.
There you go.
See, right back into the swing of things. No problem. So you guys spend the night?
Head out in the morning.
Rest you. Tokala's soldiers and Mayanda, who barely sleeps with the truck and its advanced sensor array, and Cassandali, who does not sleep. Keep an eye on the compound. You can all rest easily, safely, all evening. With the Technic League gone, the barbarians barely even know who you guys are, despite the fact that you've been in their palace 2 days this week. And you wake up before dawn, 'cause you're not used to having a solid 8 or 9 hours to sleep in a soft bed in a safe place. It almost sets you on edge. You wake up thinking you need to be more worried than you are. And then you stumble out into the kitchen, and there's coffee, there's biscuits, there's bacon. You can't remember the last time you had such a, McGinnis especially, you can't remember the last time you were so well fed and well rested.
Probably last time was hanging out with Chug.
Oh, Chug the Beautiful.
Doug.
Best goddamn bartender.
It's a good start to a day.
During the meal, we get the sermon and are super blessed.
Oh, yeah, you do. What's the sermon about today, Alfred? He's already beard deep in the coffee, probably. me get... Oh, McGinnis does have Super Blast. Good. There you go.
I need it. I don't have it, actually.
Mr. Brow, getting it for you. Super
Boom.
Bless. There you go.
Thanks.
Oh, Alfred's computer shut itself off, he says.
Oh, damn.
That's why we got no
No!
sermon.
No sermon. We need a sermon.
Well, that was random.
Hell yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, my computer just randomly turned off.
Is it hot?
That's not good.
Not really.
Hmm.
It's hot in here, but it doesn't feel hot. Anyways, I'm
getting hot in
logging
here.
back in. Keep going.
So take off all your buffs?
No, we're adding a buff, Cassandra.
Sorry.
Okay. You guys get set, and Mayanda has prepared perfect coffee, and she's filled herself up a thermos of it, and is ready to climb into the truck and asks if you guys need to be dropped somewhere.
Yep. We got a beastie to track down, and I give her the information we had gathered from my kinfolk about where rumors about this sort of thing has been.
Amanda's not accompanying us with the truck?
She'll come with it, yeah.
Because we wanted her to shoot it.
Yeah, that's what I thought the plan was.
We got McGinnis to shoot it now.
Damn straight.
What if this giant beast damages the truck?
You're gonna be at range.
What then?
And I have confidence you can rebuild it.
It's basically unique on this planet.
Well,
You can
there are
make
ways to get
it.
around that.
And it's your main moneymaker.
But we're making money off of it?
Yeah, that's news to me too. I mean, it did turn into like a surgery table that one time.
I meant to tell you, but McGinnis showed up last night.
Thanks.
Hey, how are we making money off of it?
I've been selling guns and explosives all over Ustalav and Numeria.
Okay, so you've been playing arms dealer out of the back of our rover.
Your share of the profits, since you are all part owners of the truck, is 80,000 gold pieces.
A piece?
Total.
Total.
Not each.
Alright, I think I need that, guys, because remember, my birthright still exists in the shop here in in Starfall, so...
You're what?
Okay, I mean, how close would they get you to buying it?
Only 50,000 away.
What is it that you need to buy?
My birthright.
What's that?
Where is it at? Montaigne. Yeah, it's at Montaigne. Montaigne is a high-end magic item shop in Starfall. And in Montaigne, there is an item called the Matriarch's Tiara, which is a beautiful black and purple metal woven tiara with a purple gem at the center and little weird curly black horns or antlers coming out of the sides of the gem going upwards. It is 150,000 gold retail. It does have some significant benefits, including +6 charisma, +6 wisdom, and +6 intelligence.
Jeez.
And then other benefits on top of that.
Does it?
I thought I had more than that.
No. You need more?
That's okay. I thought I remember being more.
And why do you say it's your birthright?
I'm the only drow in the campaign. Good God, you're not that smart, are you? Fucking.
Only drows can wear it?
Well, there's your sister. She's also a drow.
She's not here though.
Anyone can wear it, right? I don't know. I might buy it before you. Let's see.
I will murder you.
You can try.
Well, I mean, I can scrape together about another 25,000.
I can give you nothing.
Ooh.
No, I'm just joking. It's a in the campaign kind of item, but I don't really. I've already got a 6 charisma and 4 int right now. So.
All right.
You have a 4 int, idiot.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him. Let's go home.
Confirmed. Got him. Okay. Does anyone feel the need to spend 80,000 gold?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
There's a cowboy
Disintegrate.
kit belt that
I'm dead.
I'll keep a hold on my coin purse for now.
Man, you got to keep your coin purse close in the pirate campaign. That little monkey will get you. It's got a 19 sleight of hand.
Have you been stealing from us as like private rolls, like between
Constantly.
sessions?
Some of you keep exact
on.
change in your pockets, like you'll consistently put 50 gold or 100 gold in your pocket and keep the rest in weightless currency, like stored somewhere. And no one's complained yet, but several times I've gone in someone's character sheet and they've had like 100 gold. Lil Von took one, so then they had 99. You had to notice. At least
fuck.
unconsciously you noticed. But I think Lil Von's stolen maybe 14 or 15 gold from the party in the last 3 sessions.
What an asshole.
And now he's been giving it to Rye, to Riviera. Because they're friends now.
She's gotta stop that.
Lil Von has, due to bizarre bonuses that monkeys get and the skill focus feat, he has about a 20 sleight of hand. So your little level 4 and 5 assets stand no chance of detecting him. So, we'll go back to the map. I cast Shopping Temptation on the party and they made their will save.
Alright, well. The plan was to keep the rover a good distance away. Just take advantage of the guns on it, so it shouldn't get damaged. I mean, Alfred and Luna are going to be up there closer. Easier targets.
I'll have to get in a bit close to do my best work where I can see the whites of their eyes.
I can get you flying, I think, McGinnis, so that'll give you a little bit of help there, bud.
That sounds like a rip-roaring good time.
I think we should try and keep this thing at maximum range as long as we can.
Yeah, my plan is not to be near it at all.
It's just like every devil of every realm got together to make the meanest dinosaur of all time. I am not getting anywhere near that thing. And if you do, it was cool to meet you. I'm gonna shoot it a bunch.
Do you have a ranged option on Crowden?
I got some spells that'll bounce off of its spell immunity.
It's resistant. I don't think it's immune, right?
Yeah.
It's not a full-on Tarrasque, right?
No, it's not.
No,
Oh,
it's,
it's
far
a
as you
junior
know.
Tarrasque. Forgot about that.
from what I researched, it's a
not
colossal
even-
of some kind of it.
Yeah, it's not even really related to them. It's just because of its size, ferocity, and dangerousness, they associate it with Tarrasques, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it's got. Go ahead.
No, you go on, sorry.
No, I was just gonna kind of recap what we think we know about it. Do we need to do that, or do we all remember?
No, I think it'd be best if you did that.
Fire resistance and some other kind of fire and acid resistance, I think. Possible breath weapon of some kind, possibly sonic, acid, or fire. We were thinking. We were gonna cast protection, energy, communal, sonic, fire, and acid. Spell resistance, of course, and it's a big, mean motherfucker. I think is pretty much what we landed on.
Yeah.
Trying my backup browser.
You're in your backup browser? You having trouble still?
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, man.
I need to find a way to get bigger, double the size for a large person.
So you guys are going to hop in the truck and drive up into the wastes northeast of Silvermount, near the old battlefield. The battlefield of Grassy Hot.
Ooh.
Which is a great name for a battlefield. All right. Let's see.
McGinnis, would you like to drive?
Yeah, don't mind if I do. It's been a while since I had my hands on the reins of a creature such as this. Let's give it a shot.
I can't believe she's actually letting you drive. Holy crap.
He probably has a sweet spot for me. She missed me.
Pretty much threatens to kill anybody else.
All right. You hop behind the seat of the truck. You immediately see a lot of different controls that don't appear to be real physical controls. There's a whole bunch more information coming at you, but it's not overwhelming you. It's just kind of increasing your awareness and connection to the truck. You think Cassandra is sort of heightened your awareness of everything about the vehicle. In fact, right around the time you start thinking, well, somewhere around here there's some way to start it up, you hear it.
Oh, I forgot how much I missed that sound. Ooh, she's humming now.
Oh, she's not even in first gear yet.
Y'all buckled in?
Yep, let's do this.
Yeehaw! He punches it.
You guys go ripping down the street, out of the city. The gate guards sprint away either direction, assuming it's some tech league bullshit going on. And you roar out of the northeastern gate of Silvermount and across the desert. And the land is just ripping by. It just feels like you're pulling a blanket underneath you or something. The suspension is so smooth. The deep travel of the shocks on this thing, and it's so intuitive and smart. You can see in your mind that Cassandra Lee is tied into the radar dish on top of the truck, which is reading the holes and dips and crevices ahead of the truck, calculating, doing the math, and adjusting the suspension almost ahead of time, so you can barely even feel it. It's like the truck is flying over the ground. After however long you've been on that wagon, getting kicked in the ass every time you hit a pothole, this is a very different experience.
Darn near drives itself. I think I could just probably take a nap here.
Please don't.
From the back seats.
I wouldn't want to miss this.
It is an otherworldly experience. You remember how fun it is to hang out with your friends and their cool toys. And you are traveling across a wasteland, getting farther and farther from the last little houses or homesteads outside of Silvermount. There's a few places where the ground is good enough and the land is not so dry, and there's a little bit of a creek nearby that there's an occasional farm out here, but that's quickly reduced to just desert and wastes. And then you get out here into the real northern Numeria, which is ancient battlegrounds. Huge rifts left in the ground, huge mounds, probably hundreds of bodies buried underneath them 500 years ago. Great cracks and rifts, areas where you've got nice soft beige sand, and other areas where you've just got blackened ash and melted stones. Strange sort of old battleground. And the truck goes ripping across it. And within just a couple hours of travel at this speed, with this vehicle over this sort of land, you've gone 20 miles. I'm going to use McGinnis's token to indicate where the party is. And as you come across this area that's labeled on the map that you can see in your mind's eye, you are approaching the edge of the red circle, which is where they have speculated the target to be. It's a huge area. It's about 30 miles across, about 14 miles north to south. And this is the last seen location of this creature. What do you guys do?
Can I,
We ought to find the high ground, start scouting the area.
Yeah, tracks on this thing's probably going to be pretty obvious.
I imagine he'll hear us coming in this beast, so we might need to dismount.
Yeah.
Mayonda,
Is it predatory? Would it be coming for us?
Mayonda
It's
draws
definitely predatory.
your attention and your head to a switch on the dash of the truck, and it switches it from basically chemical fuel over to batteries. The truck goes completely silent.
Ooh, stealth mode, I like it.
Alright, that was new.
So boring.
Should we fan out, look for tracks?
I guess I'm following your lead. This is my first time outside of the city.
Yeah, best bet we can do is get out and take a look around.
It's not spread. It's not spread too far apart, but yeah, he's right. We should spread out a little bit.
I'll see what I can find out here.
Okay.
Oh, and McGinnis, when Nomcath gets out, he pulls out a big rifle and slings it across his back.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, watching you shoot things, I got to thinking, I mean, I still like my knives, and he points a strange cylinder on his belt, but when I got to do something with range, this works better.
Yeah, that looks like a fearsome weapon, my friend. I look forward to seeing you put a few slugs through this prey of ours.
Oh yeah.
Which one of y'all's got the best survival?
I'm plus 14.
So I
Plus
figured you
17.
probably. Okay. I whack both of you with a wand of fly. Aww.
Let's see what I can find here.
Oh, Crodden is also flying. I cast Overland Flight this morning.
I cast Overland Flight as well, just a second ago, Toby.
Okay. You've got
And I
your
have
fly
my
spell.
spyglass.
And my axe. Let's see.
Wait, so who's flying? Everyone or just? Just trying to figure out here.
Everyone but you, and then they'd like you to go.
Yeah,
forward.
Prowl's on the ground, just like, what the fuck? What are you guys doing?
I too am flying.
Guys, can someone pick me up? Come on.
It has. We have reached that point in the Pathfinder campaign where the people who don't fly are like, "What the fuck?"
Fucking mental people.
How,
Alright, I whack you too, bro.
Okay, good.
Alright, sweet. Thank you.
About to ask him how much you weighed.
Yeah, not much.
Be right back.
37 pounds? No, wait, that's my age. What's the pound? Does that have a weight
37.
in here?
It's not a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the age part. I guess I don't have a weight. Light enough. You're a strong dude.
Yeah, it would be all right. I have C Invis up. I don't think that the baby Tarask creature thing will be Invis, but I would feel really stupid if it was. And I couldn't see it.
See invisibility.
I mean, we just
I
had
do
an
the same thing.
invisible T-Rex last week, so.
Oh yeah, we did. I think one of the things I remember is that they were like, all these creatures are a little different, and they all have different magic abilities. So it could just have anything. Maybe we're lucky, and this one has something stupid like Ant Hall.
Yeah. It's able to carry 250 tons of treasure. But
Yeah.
there's no defenses whatsoever.
It's carrying a city of loot.
If it's doing that, then it has defenses. It literally just drops the loot on us.
It's got a bunch of purple tiaras on its back. Okay. So you guys slow the truck down, switch it into silent mode, which Mayanda confesses it has always been able to be completely silent. She just likes it better
Wow. Wow.
in chemical fuel mode.
She likes it to be better, is that what you said?
She says she likes it better.
Oh, okay.
It's more impressive.
And literally, the chemical fuel, all it's doing is running just to make the noise. It's still been running off the battery the whole way.
No, it actually switches and they charge, like it charges the battery and such, but yeah.
We have a hybrid?
Yes.
Nice. I'm trying a full restart.
Okay.
I'm trying to log in now.
Hell yeah. Well, that will take you a bit. I'm working on it, but Foundry is still a bit pokey, especially with Iron Gods after the recent patch. Okay. Well, Ulfred will be back in a second. Let's go ahead and have perception checks, please.
McGinnis and I had already rolled. He got a 23, I got a 30.
Okay.
And I'm using the
Yeah, I did
spyglass.
survival checks.
Oh, survival. Yeah, this is survival. Yeah.
I rolled a 32. Can I use the spyglass from my bow to give me a bonus, Toby?
If it's a
Or is that-
long-range sight thing, but this isn't.
So, yes. Got it. Thank you.
But yes, when you're trying to spot something far away, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Cuts the range penalty in half. Cron 27, Luna 39.
Damn.
So who is flying? Everyone?
I think everyone.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, no, Luna is not flying because the only time she can fly is when she's trading.
Oh. So the
Standing
truck,
on the ground by herself.
the truck is driving on the ground.
All right, you're flying now, Luna.
Okay. What's Olbrin's altitude, Josh?
What's my theory on how big this fucker is?
Your theory is that he could claw or bite you if you were anything less than 35 to 40 feet off the ground.
60 feet up.
Okay. You guys are slow rolling across the dunes, being quiet, putting up your buff spells. Everybody go ahead and pick your altitude. Just right click your token and it's the little 0 at the top left. Change that to whatever you want. Mayanda's in the truck. Let's see, Cass. Don't think we'll need her to have a token, but she's with Nomcath. See, Nomcath is at 100 feet. McGinn is 60. Luna 45, basically asking for it. Mr. Brow, walking backwards on the ground, is 3 foot tall, large-headed. He looks like a snack for a monster.
I whacked you to 1. You can be flying there, bro.
I know.
I mean, you could say if Bro wants, he could be literally on my shoulder.
Yeah, he would have, but he's flying now.
Hell yeah.
He casts Moment of Greatness, which basically just means when we start fighting, you guys can double your morale bonus on one roll.
Nice.
Before you make the roll.
Okay. We've got a huge perception from Luna, but you are flying, which makes this one harder. Let's see how Mayanda does. Nomcath loudly slurping soup as he floats through the air above the sand dunes.
Psychics don't use verbal components for anything, right?
Not really, no. Don't have to. You can be like Matt Berry on What We Do in the Shadows and yell your spells if you want to.
No, Mr. Brow starts chowing down on some grape tongue.
Hell yeah. Whatever the user says is heard as incoherent babbling. Wow.
I appreciate that bit of RP.
Beautiful.
He just didn't have to do that. Thank you.
Really something.
Oh, that's funny.
Totally some of the shit you come up with.
Oh, the grape tongue? Yeah, I'll admit to you, the drugs are kind of a 3 a.m. item.
No.
Yeah. They are. But you know, pretty handy one. We've had them for quite a while. Let's see.
Just in case I get grappled, I will eat this green chaw, and I'll be all greasy and glow green.
Well, that is an Iron God's tradition, to be greased up before
Greasy.
the fight. Mm-hmm.
My God, do I take 16 damage? What the hell is that? That's not in the description of the item anywhere.
Why did it roll that much?
The fuck?
Why is it rolling 3d8 on you?
I drink this great sword.
God damn!
I'm not sure why it did so much damage to you.
Are you cool? If
Wait,
I just
wait,
roll
wait.
1d8 on myself?
Do you have a
That's
shitload
insane.
of damage buffs up right now? Because it might have mistakenly
Oh no!
calculated your own damage buffs. That's
Weapon
very
of
funny.
Awe, green chaw. I don't know.
Oh, it's adding +5 for something that it shouldn't have done. It should have been. It's still too high. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but yeah, you got in some bad green chaw there. That's past the expiration date. You probably shouldn't have put that in your body.
This is a funny game.
Uh-huh.
Toby, do you have a macro for Thunder Chunk?
Possibly. Let me take a look.
Hey,
Did you make it?
Hey.
the 98%. Hold on.
Oh. Item macros. THUN.
The sidebars and stuff have loaded. I can access them, but it's still at 98% and I can't get to the map.
Okay, let me pull us back to the city. Are you getting the city?
Nope.
God damn it. You switched browsers, right? That was the most recent thing you did?
No, I restarted. Now I'm on my old browser.
Okay. Let me try Starfall Scene.
Nothing.
Yeah, it says you're still stuck on the city scene. Sorry, man, you might have to control F5. Dagnabbit.
I just realized I have a couple of ranged options that I have.
You had a bow, if I remember right.
Yeah, I've got this amazing little bow.
Who took the badass bow from Nadal that we found?
Luna.
There we go.
What should you have 9 of, Josh?
Thunder Chunk.
Okay. It shows you at quantity 9.
Thank you.
Did it TTS the wrong amount?
It did.
What did it say? 8?
2.
Okay, so that's completely wrong.
And it says I have 1 charge left in the wand to fly. I don't know if that's right or not.
Probably not. Damn it. Alright. Your wand of fly has 2 charges.
Okay.
Your thunder chunk is 9. No, what the hell? It's probably because it's quantity 9 that charges. Okay. How's it looking, Alfred?
It's just a gray screen at the moment.
Okay. That's all there is. We're just going to go gray screen together and imagine the super monster.
Imagination.
You can always roll for me, I guess. Oh no, just page unresponsive. Do you want to wait?
Son of a piss. Alright, I'm going to pull us back to the dunes. But do keep trying, okay?
Yep.
Did you get to roll perception before you crashed out?
Nope, but I have a plus 34 to it, so
That's
I probably
pretty good.
see it.
Good lord.
But you're flying. And this is...
Oh!
Natural 1.
Hell yeah.
So there's your 35. I'm going to actually give you your weird dwarf bullshit. Plus 2 to notice unusual stonework, because the entire sand dune basin of this old battlefield, this huge area, goes dead. Like it was suddenly stilled. The dust that was sort of blowing past, you see a thin layer of thick, impenetrable dust rising up from the ground for hundreds of feet in every direction. And you can see through it, but it almost looks like a beige fog rising off the deck of this huge, huge open area in front of you guys. And it's slowly blowing east with the wind, but basically the whole area is covered in a thick layer of sand in the air. And Mayanda says over Castnet, The truck just picked up a 2 out of 10 seismic event somewhere underneath us.
I think I saw it.
Oh, great. This thing digs. Someone took all his clan here for this.
Mayanda says if it's burrowing underneath us, it's very deep. If it was within 200 feet of us, I think I would be able to see it with the ground sonar.
Well, maybe we can tempt it up.
Who's the bait?
She says, well, the truck has already pinged once before I stopped it. It's silent now, but the ground sonar was on, so it pinged. It may have heard that.
Well,
We don't want to lose that truck.
no.
Protection from energy communal.
What type of energy protection are you putting up?
I'll do acid.
Okay.
I would have put up fire.
You're putting up fire? Okay.
Yeah.
Ulfred gets fire, Olbrun gets acid. Everyone has 120 prot versus those two elements.
Ooh, doggy.
Crichton, do you want to cast the other one? Do you want me to cast another for Sonic?
What level spell is that?
4th.
Bing bum bum ba doo doo doo. I did prep it. Damn, this game is easy. Here you go.
We are pro.
Sonic. So that's Sonic, Acid, and Fire that we've got, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I prepped that spell in June.
It has been a
Waiting
while.
on that one.
It has been a long
I know you did.
while.
That's kind of why I asked.
Yeah.
Why didn't we bring that cow along? That'd been damn handy right about now.
This guy
Yeah,
I
that was
like.
I don't think.
Good
you would've
idea,
brought it up.
McGinnis. Yeah, why didn't you?
Oh, yeah, you oughta.
Anyone got a way to summon a magical cow out of thin air? Snap of the fingers?
It is beyond me.
Magic
I
ain't my
didn't-
thing.
I didn't
Yeah,
take
that is a
that
tricky
talent.
one.
Can I do black tentacles? They're magical, but would it create like a disturbance in the ground the thing would sense? I cast
They not exactly. They're kind of ectoplasmic. I don't think they cause that much. If they were grabbing something, if you give them something to grab, it would be thumping around.
I don't want to grab the truck.
I can just become huge and go on the ground. That
Yeah.
would,
I mean, you'd probably be doing that anyways for the fight, so yeah.
yeah,
Go stomping around.
I'll just embiggen and go down.
Embiggening,
Yeah.
And beginning. I like it.
he does it.
It's a perfectly cromulent word.
I believe they've added enshittification to the dictionary this year.
Lord.
It's a great one.
Well, I don't know about inshitification, but definitely shitification.
All right, Alfred. What do I do to make you a giant man? Let's see.
Go to buffs and elemental body 4.
Okay.
That should flip my token and make me huge.
I think that mod is off or broken.
Oh, fair.
So I'm just gonna shift you over here. Yeah, why didn't the buff make you huge? They must have changed the way they handle size buffs. GGG. Okay. And you are supposed to go to from medium to size huge.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that what it is?
Yep, huge.
Okay. Well, McGinnis, this is new for you. He shifts and his skin shifts to looking like a shiny sort of bronze or iron texture. His eyes start glowing blue. He looks more like what his token looks like now. And he grows to probably 13, 14 foot tall at the shoulder and just about that wide since he's built like a dwarf.
God damn, brother, what have they been feeding you since I've been gone?
Poutine, mostly.
Poutine. Yeah, a lot of poutine.
Specifically from the slot bag.
He looks damn near invincible. You go get him. I'll just take pot shots at him from back here.
And he stomps across the ground, weighing literally many tons. He probably weighs 12 or 13,000 pounds in this form. His light encumbrance is apparently 8,000 pounds. So bananas. All right, I'll put you guys in combat just for in turns. Not like I'm about to attack you with a giant monster or anything.
You wouldn't do that.
Who would do that?
Cleared my caches. Find that now.
We'll roll.
Yep, you can all roll your initiatives. Josh, initiative is one I didn't test, so I really don't know. But if it doesn't work, I'll get it.
/ini is not a valid chat command.
Okay, why would it be? Let's see. Olbrin, you little shit. Initiative. He has done it. Mayanda, Alfred, you're still loading?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Mayanda says the truck is picking up seismics 3 out of 10, but it's weird. I can't get a direction lock on it. It's as if every grain of sand within 5,000 feet is moving.
That's not good. Probably should spread out some.
Get a little altitude.
Well, Josh, you're the quickest with your 27 initiative.
Contingency.
And you are floating 60 feet above the truck, more or less. Mr. Brown nearby, Crodden, Nomcath, McGinnis nearby. Mayanda's driving the truck. And Ulfred is about 50 feet northeast of you at ground level. And you just have empty sand dunes for hundreds of feet in every direction.
I cast contingency because I forgot to, like a dork.
Okay. What contingency do you run?
If I get to 0 or below, I teleport back to the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Where there might be clerics to heal my dead ass.
Oh my god, I'm in.
There's just that big dog.
I like that contingency because it's absolutely the correct choice for you, and it helps no one else.
Well,
the thing is, they'll save his life, and he'll come right back.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's how
that's the hope.
Party.
That's the hope. I mean, let's be honest, guys. I've got on my sheet 12 teleports, so it's not like I won't be back.
This is why Josh basically cried when they said they wanted to start over at level 1. He was a god. All right. So Olbrin puts up contingencies. You didn't have a hype track, so I chose this one.
Yeah, it works. Okay.
Incidentally, just in case it ever matters, I perfectly looped it. So
Nice.
it'll do that
This
forever.
goes forever. Nice.
I
Every
kinda
turn
wish
I
it
have.
I
Just the
literally
whole
can't
turn.
shut it off now. The whole combat.
Okay, so Mr. Brow is going to look to the ground, cast Thought Sense.
Okay.
He's going to fly 30 feet downwards. This be 20 feet above the ground. Hoping he can sense if they start coming. But otherwise, let's see. That also, he has this ability that because that's a divination spell, I get +4 to my AC for the next like 4 rounds. Yeah, for the next 4 rounds, I think I get +4. And then, and then while he's sitting there looking at the ground, grabs his head and starts like squeezing it, and all these veins start popping out, and he's looking pretty pissed. And he goes into his dark half of his ego, or whatever.
Charming.
And I think that's his turn.
Okay. And it puts up divine power.
Luna's just going to ready in action.
Okay.
If this thing comes out, to fuck up Alfred, she'll charge it.
Okay.
Charge it and rage.
I'm gonna take the high ground. McGinnis just kind of soars up into the sky a little bit further and fans out.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how nitpicky we're getting with fly rules. I don't know them too well, but I remember there's a lot of wacky things there. So stop me if I've gone too far.
Well, what you've forgotten is that we're dumb and lazy, and we don't really pay attention to most of those rules.
Cool. I didn't forget that.
That's why you like this group. That's why you fit in.
Yeah, it's the perfect fit for me.
All right. So you position.
Your style is unorthodox, but effective.
I go 10 more feet up. Now I'm at 100 feet. And I go 20 feet this way. And I prepare an Umbral Strike. Because it's a good spell. And I bet this giant dinosaur has a terrible fort save.
Does it, though?
I ready that spell.
Does that make sense to you?
No, but I said it anyway. I'm going to blast him as soon as I see him. That's it. I ready that.
Okay.
All right. First and foremost, all these shifting winds, is it getting in the way of aiming and causing penalties and that sort of stuff?
Normally, if you were shooting other targets your size, yes. But when you see how big this thing is, you'll understand that no, the dust will not prevent you from shooting it.
All right. Next thing, the whole place is pretty level, right?
Relatively. This is a kind of a wide, flat area.
Yeah. All right. I'd really been hoping for a cliff or something, but it's not what we're getting.
There are these rolling dunes. One of the new features of Foundry, like if you take Nomcath and you drop him back to 0, you'll see that you can't see because there are some dunes that are like 8 to 12 feet high, but you're not seeing them because you're 100 feet in the air.
Cool. All right. And fly speed 60, right?
Usually, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're flying from Oberon's wand?
Yes.
Yeah, 60.
I am going to move over here. Drop down. I'll basically effectively do a double move and drop down to ground. I have to race the bipod to get all my bonuses, so...
You're going to go lay down on the ground.
Well, that's the fun thing about flying, is I can take off from prone without standing up.
Okay.
I'm also
with the
a lot
sand
smaller.
dune equivalent of Jaws. You're going to lay down on the ground. I love it.
We are in the Tremors movie.
Yeah.
This is a lot more noisier. This is a lot noisier. I'm laying down very gently. I mean, I'll make a stealth roll if you want.
No, you're good. You can hear the Jaws music though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn. I'm getting prepped for taking those shots.
Mayanda says on Castnet.
4 out of 10. Sick. Ulfred.
And you feel the ground beneath your feet, beneath your right foot, rise a little bit, forcing you to bend your knee to stay standing and not fall over, Ulfred. And then it sinks back down and your left leg comes up and it's like you are standing on a trampoline, whereas a moment before you were standing on pretty solid ground. There's sand dunes all around, but you thought this patch was dry, solid earth. But it moves like water suddenly, and the entire field feels like you're just standing on a wave. It's very strange. And the ground erupts beneath your feet as a huge maw rises out of the ground and tries to swallow you whole. But you are a big boy.
I blast him. Oh, God.
Damn. Yeah, that hits.
It bites and grabs a hold of Ulfred's arm and shield and part of his shoulder and starts chomping on him. You can fire your ready to attacks.
And then I can charge, because that was what I was saying I was going to do.
Yeah, I'll let you ready a charge since you're flying. You're basically going to dive bomb. Can you go that
Yeah.
far?
Well, it's
Blast him.
yeah, if it's 120 feet.
Okay.
I did say it was also ready, a rage.
Umbral Strike hits. He rolls his fort save. See how he does.
Oh!
He gets a
I
33.
still made it. Yeah, we needed a 1. Needed a 1, then he would have been blind. Really banking on that.
So he takes half of your damage, but he also mitigates. Let's see. Immune to acid fire. Okay. Okay. Umbral Strike hits him. Luna comes racing in. Ulfred, as he has his mouth on you, you see claws erupt around you and try to dig through your armor. They seem to be specifically poking through your armor, trying to tear it off your body. And then you hear a sort of, well, this sort of sound as Luna comes falling in from above. And she rolls a monster
Holy
crit.
shit.
Let's see. He can reduce the cold, but he takes the rest of it. Okay. Huge hit. She slams into it, and that sword digs straight through its incredibly thick, leathery hide between two huge plates. She landed that one pretty well, perfectly. And
oh crap! I think I have the additional bonus from. Oh, it is out of here. Okay, good. From Curious.
great hit. And then Ulfred.
Right. So I'm grappled, right?
You are. But you can attack him.
No, I was just gonna put it on the thingamabobber.
And if you guys need the art for this again, here it is.
Those are some arms.
All right, I will attack this guy.
Get him. Hit. Well, let's see. Yeah. It is. Oh, why isn't that computing? 1 sec. There we go. And then. Why isn't it adding that? Change this. Sorry, I gotta fix something. It's not doing the math right. I think Foundry update goofed him up a little bit, but I'm fixing him. There we go. That's in there. Okay. Hit. Slams against the armor. Does not penetrate. Same for the third swing. But he has some resistance to electrical, but not to void. So he takes quite a bit of this. Okay. Olbrin, this thing is the biggest fucking monster you've ever seen. A 14-foot tall Ulfrid could possibly be swallowed whole by this monster. Its head is bigger than him, and it has a hold of about half of him. He just ducked out of the way to prevent his head from being in its mouth. It's huge. Your range to target is 80 feet.
Okay. Where's the party in relation to me?
They are Brow and McGinnis are near you. Ulfred's about 70 feet northeast of you. Luna's 75 feet northeast of you. And Nomcath is at range with you. Akradin's behind you. The truck is underneath you.
Okay. Is there a position where can I position to get most people with haste?
Well, they've done a great job spreading out so that you can't.
Okay. Haste me pretty easy.
For once.
Yeah.
You can get yourself, T-Brow, and McGinnis.
Hey, Toby.
Yeah.
Can you add 6 more points of damage to the Trask? Or the Juby Trask?
For?
Because of Reckless Rage?
Sure. So, Josh, hang on. Let me finish his turn, right? The only 3 is the most you can get. Everybody is very spread out, Josh. But you can get yourself, McGinnis, and Brow.
Okay. It's probably worth it for McGinnis.
Yeah, it's an extra shot.
Yeah, extra shot for McGinnis. Is Ulfred grappled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't bother with the grease. He'll just grapple me again.
Okay, that helps. I was wondering about that. So I will. Do I have a macro for my quicken stick? I haven't been able to discover it.
Let me check. Let me check. It is... What is that thing's name?
Wasn't it BDQS?
The big dick quick. Yeah, the big dick quick stick.
Oh, it starts with a B. CS, crackling staff, DC. Why didn't it do that? The macro missed that item?
Big dick, quick stick.
Crackling staff.
Yeah. Oh, but that was the first thing I tried. Alfred, believe me.
I was just I'm testing the voice. I finally put a new voice actor on.
Nice.
I don't see it in your inventory.
I have it. I've had it for a while.
Oh, because yours is not actually named Big Dick Quick Stick. It's named Rod of Metamagic Quicken, so it's ROMQ.
ROMQ.
Nar?
ROMQ.
Nope.
Nope. Not working.
5TS. I'm looking, but yeah, I think it had a hard time making that for some reason. All right. I will figure out why the macro failed, and I'll trigger this for you. Here it goes.
Hosta.
Hosta. Damn it.
So that's my
Hosta. Okay.
swift action. That's my swift action. Sorry guys, my turns take a bit.
Everybody's does after 9 months of not playing.
Temporal divergence.
Natural 20. Roll out.
What is that natural 20 on?
Is that on the...
Your spell pen check was massive.
Oh.
Spell penetration, yeah.
Okay, so... How many hit points do I think this... Did Ulfred do a lot of damage to it, or just some?
He's chopping away at it with a massive void axe and his strength that allows him to easily carry 8,000 pounds, and it doesn't look very hurt.
Okay, so...
It's just so huge.
Yeah.
It really actually makes sense that grease wouldn't work on it because its mouth is so big it just envelops you.
Yeah.
You're just going to make it easier for him to swallow you. You're going to go right down.
So first timeline is this.
Disintegrate.
Okay.
And second timeline. Do I think Hold Monster would work on this?
It is a monster. It'll be very resistant to it. Let's see. Your spell pen. Where is his? Your disintegrate hits its hide and fizzles. You see a little puff of black smoke, and it does not penetrate his spell resistance.
What did I roll?
32.
32. That's got a good spell to him. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Could he have had a spell resistance against my mighty umbral strike?
Yeah, I need you to actually make a check. I forgot to do that.
I think he'll be refunded 28 hits if I fail.
Maybe. We'll see.
But I never fail. Here goes.
What did you do for your other one, Josh? That actually gets through.
That was the wrong check. That should be a 32.
That does not get through.
Well, alright then. Capture level check, right? Yeah, should be a 32.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Whoa. Where is this disintegrate? Why can't I see it? Interesting. Well, good thing I have the observer browser. Okay, it looks like you rolled a massive spell pen check. He does take this disintegrate, so obviously you're going to temporal convergence to this one.
Correct.
He's going to then have to fort save against it. He's going to roll amazing and have a 48 fort.
Jesus.
So, he's going to take some damage from the disintegrate, but it's not going to be nearly as much as you wish. However, it does go through DR and anything else. He takes a solid 17 points.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yep. This thing is like attacking a rock. It's awful.
Oh, shit.
It by far has greater defensives than anything you've ever shot at. In D&D probably before. You are hurting it. You guys are injuring it.
Get here. I'm not in his range, right? I know he's grappling Ulfred, but
You don't think so?
okay.
I like how close you are, though. That's fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun too. Okay, then I am going to cast. First, I'm going to use this Overpowering Mind. I'm going to spend stuff from my Phrenic Pool to increase the DC of this by 3.
Whoa.
And where is it? This one. I'm going to cast Thought Worm 4 on this thing. So that's a 26. And did that will save get the bonus for my Dark Half? No, there's another bonus on that for my Dark Form or whatever.
Okay, give me a caster level check.
So yeah, it should be a 27.
Wow.
Yeah, that is what happened to RFK Jr. I
Hey,
think.
that's our Secretary of
Wow.
Health and Human Services now. You shut the fuck up.
He got thought wormed.
That is, out of 340 million of us, that is literally the best person to run our health systems.
Yeah.
You're on a list.
Hey man,
You're on a list now, Space
Put me
Rat.
at the top of the fucking list.
America is the best
Yeah.
country in the history of everything.
I said he was the
You know?
best. Send me straight to the top of the list.
Okay, caster level.
I'll see you in the gulag, fuckers.
Hey man, you'll run some great D&D games. In
I know. If we all go to prison, we'll have more time to play D&D.
Yeah, right.
If I go to prison with anyone, it's got to be you.
Right. I'm going to need you to sneak in some dice in your prison pocket.
Oh.
Will do.
I knew you would. I mean, he was a rogue in real life. All right. Mr. Brow, you hit the spell resistance barrier, I'm afraid, sir.
Motherfucker.
Meonda drives the truck to the right, to where she has a clear angle on it. And let's see if this actually works. Well, it made the thing, but it didn't actually fire it. Gonna have this trouble again, huh? Okay. Take that out. Then let's see if this allows it to work. Yep. Weird. It's very resistant to the fire. It takes basically nothing from that. It does take force damage from it, which is sort of what she was hoping for. As awesome as those missiles are, they're very expensive, but it did do 14 points of damage. Okay. Luna.
She's just gonna full attack this thing.
Yep, smack the heck out of that dinosaur.
Spend a round of rage. And then, of course, full attack.
was only one of them. Okay.
I don't think any of those hit.
I mean, its armor class is... That's 27 is not going to penetrate the armor. 23, no. 19, no. Its armor class is awesome, and those are fairly mediocre rolls for you.
Yeah.
All right. Am I hasted? Did that happen or no?
Yep.
You are.
You are? Okay. All right. So I had a feat that disappeared
Yeah.
in all of that. It was clustered shots. I'm noticing is not there.
Oh.
So maybe I'll take off snapshot and throw on clustered, because that allows me to total all my damage, and then apply it once against DR.
Yeah. Is it a feat or is it a gunslinger?
Cluster shot is a feat.
It is a feat.
Yeah, I couldn't find it either. It's weird. It was there, and then when we
I think some of the feats are missing from Foundry. I don't know why they took them out, but in this latest
I think
update,
there's a module missing.
yeah, I think one of my mods is not loading because it's not been updated.
So I'll just.
But we generally know how that works. It treats it all as one attack, takes the DR off once instead of 4 times.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
All right. So, just forgive me being a little out of.
Oh man, we all are.
But I need to. I'm out of the one range increment on the pistol, so it's like a -2 to hit, right? When it's beyond the first.
Yeah, and you really want to be hitting on touch with this thing.
I mean, I would think that its touch is pretty similar to its regular, right? Because it's just this big giant thing. It's really the
its touch
armor.
is lower. Its touch is lower. Like if you hit on touch AC, you're gonna have a much better chance of doing damage.
Well, I can spend a grit point to do that then.
Okay. It's
Let
cheating.
me
I like it.
check which that one is. Deadeye. Yeah, the Deadeye deed. So I'll burn a grit point, and I'll unleash a barrage, hasted, rapid shot, deadly aim, all that good stuff.
Hell yeah. All right, so
Ooh.
this is the ones that hit all get combined together.
Yeah.
And you're hitting on touch. So that's a hit, that's a miss, that's a miss, it's a hit. So we got 3 hits. 48.
And I'm gonna put on my up close and deadly.
Okay.
As well.
Pile it on. You're at 84.
I'm your
so far.
huckleberry.
There we
For a
go.
little bonus.
94. You hit him for 74.
I can live with that. Do I need to make a fly check or anything to hover or any of that? Okay.
Remember, all the rules are kind of gone.
Okay. Cool.
The flight rules? Yeah, we don't usually fuss with them too much. If you guys do crazy things like I fly through here, or I dive down through this, or but just hovering and shooting.
Can I take the equivalent of like a 5-foot hover?
Yeah. You can 5-foot hover.
Just to kind of close ground.
Definitely get closer
Your
to the
style
monster.
is unorthodox, but effective.
I like that very much.
Alright, we're gonna be responsible and heroic. You can do both. What the hell is my fly speed? 30 feet, like everyone else in this game? Sounds right.
It's 60.
60? Okay, that is better.
Well, you have overland flight, right?
Yeah.
That's 40.
Yeah, it's 40.
40. Okay, so I go back 20 feet.
I'm sorry.
Get back, cheater.
No, you're good. Haste doesn't apply to flight speed, right? That doesn't, you don't like
Does,
flap
but you-
faster.
Did you get hasted though?
I was pretty close to Oberyn, but I don't think I did. No, I would have been out of it from elevation alone. Okay. This is as far as I get. And if that thing's alive next round, I'm going to dive bomb it, and it's going to be awesome.
Okay.
And so it doesn't get to crit me when I do that, I'll go ahead and cast Ice Body.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you are the one that has a big dick quick stick. Josh,
Wait, who was wanting it? Was it Oberon?
No, Josh has one. It's just his is called a lame thing, and his macro didn't work for it.
Oh, okay.
So I got to fix that. His macros are also
Just to-
telling him the wrong charges, which is hilarious.
So you can hold it for a minute if you want. We do puff puff pass in this party. You want the stick? There's a lot going on right now.
Alright. So, I happen to have just the perfect thing for this occasion.
Uh-oh.
As an immediate action, I will activate Bypass and change my damage type to negative energy.
Oh.
Now, that's the good news of my round. The bad news of my round is I placed myself poorly, but I barely can see him from where I did.
See part of
So I
it.
will, yep, I can see like literally right there.
You can.
He's so tall.
Yeah, you can 5-foot roll. He is so big. Let me see if I do this, if it'll work.
Actually, I can take a 5-foot to.
Yeah, you can 5-foot roll across the dune, whichever way you need to see him.
I could see him, but just barely. Why are you
Okay.
not letting me? Here it is, not letting me. Huh. Do I not have control of my token?
Nomcat? Did I? Well, maybe me moving him broke him. One of those was
Oh,
a
I was
ghost
going to the wrong
location.
one. That's
Yep.
fine. Okay,
Okay.
there we go. So I'll move 5
Aha.
foot closer.
Foundry hath tricked you.
I will take my shot.
Okay.
Come on. Get out of the way, you notifications. Go.
For some reason, a bag of coffee in your inventory just threw an error in Foundry for me.
Wow.
Like if you could just stop drinking coffee on your turn and just shoot your gun, that'd be great.
Construct, black steel. What? Versus undead. Okay. I knew I had specialist, but I couldn't remember what both of my specialist ammo was. I'm doing set those attack and 31.
Good shot. Are you hitting on touch at this range? Your first increment, I think you are. So you will hit with that.
Okay.
You'll
That
see
means he gets sneak attack. I forgot to click it on my thing, so I will do my.
You'll see a little splat of blood. That's pretty good.
Much bigger splat of blood.
Yeah. I think you did around about 50. He has massive DR, but the sneak attack made a big difference.
No, he is resistant to negative energy?
He does.
Ah, fuck.
He takes a clean 20 off of negative energy or void.
Well, it's still probably more damage than if I hadn't have done that, right?
It's huge, yeah, no. His physical DR is similar. So
Alright, that's me.
great shot. Yeah. You guys are pretty annoying. God, it's a hard time computing that. Alright. Why does that hit like that? Okay. Its eyes rolled back in its head. Its little armor plates seemed to shift over them. lets go of Ulfred with its mouth. Still kind of has a claw stuck in him. It leans back, and you hear a sort of building, staticky, charging energy sort of sound coming from inside it. And then as you're looking down the blackness of its throat as it opens its mouth very wide, you see the blackness of space and stars and stellar figures in its throat, and a purple column of energy comes out of its throat at you.
It's fucking Godzilla.
Just shooting a fucking aether beam at us?
Yeah, eat shit.
Oh my god. We couldn't just buy Burger King for the Black Sovereign?
No, it's got to be this.
How does he even know that he likes this?
He's had it before.
What a Chad.
Yep.
He probably killed what it had it made.
Well, the damage didn't roll correctly for some reason. Let me see if I can fix that.
I'll take that damage.
I like it where it is, thanks.
No. It's not going to be that. Let's see. This.
I saw 16. I was like, what is that, con damage? Are we all dead? You take 16 con damage. You fall out of the sky.
Okay.
Limp.
So.
He proceeds to eat you one by one.
Yes. Oh, that's why it has to be. I'm stupid. I get it now.
Did you fuck up?
Well, it was listed. It's rolling it shouldn't be doing. It's a
150.
Ranged combat maneuver is what it actually is. So I gotta roll it one more time. Sorry, this creature. I swear to God, I worked before, but this is one of the things that the Foundry changes.
That
really
card
broke.
didn't even pop up for me.
Yeah. Let me do this. Voila. This one should work.
Ouch.
Natural 20. Roll out.
He rolled oh no, he rolled worse.
He
rolled a
rolled
fucking 63 to hit.
63.
That is
Good
a
God.
CMB. It creates a field of violent gravity from another dimension. You are all pushed back according to that. So whatever your CMD is, like Luna has a 43, she's pushed back about 20 feet. Ulfred, you have a 35, you're pushed back 25 feet. McGinnis, you have a 38, you're pushed back 25 feet. Nomcath, same, 25. Olbrin, you are pushed back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet. Let me get this template out here.
Does that suffer? It probably does, but does it suffer spell resistance?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
And this is a will save, right?
It is a will save to avoid the stun. You
Have
all
some
need
spell
to make a
resistance,
DC 26 will save. I'm
Oh,
going to roll
I failed.
his...
My
Let's see.
spell resistance is 31.
I am immune to stun because I have an ice body.
That's handy.
Yeah, I just wrote that.
So was this technically like a bull rush attempt in a way?
Uh-huh. It pushes.
So I technically have a 47 versus a bull rush
Okay.
because of the ever treads.
You're pushed back because of your boots?
Yeah.
Are you flying or on the ground?
Oh wait, yeah. Never mind.
Ha ha! I love to outrules Lawyer Rye. It's not easy. He usually beats me, but I got him.
Actually, he dove to charge the first time,
Shut
so
the
this
fuck
time
up,
he's
Josh. Ryan
So
doesn't
this
need your
time,
help.
he
Ryan
didn't
does
say
not
he
need
flew
your
this
help.
time, so
Ryan does
technically he's
not
on the ground.
Require assistance. He's the Johnny Cochran of rules lawyering.
I mean, I guess I did say I did charge the motherfucker and died.
So just to be clear, is that save? If you make the save, do you take the same amount of damage?
Yeah.
Then I'm not rolling it.
but-
It will not break me.
But you guys put up Prot Sonic, didn't you?
Oh, we did. I forgot.
So,
Yar.
you don't take 79.
Did you say there was spell resistance for this thing?
Yeah, and I'm trying
Okay.
to get it to roll. It doesn't actually have it, so let me do this. Let me do this. Make sure this is right. Hit die. Sure. Then we go like this. Now that we have that, I can go like this.
Ah, you piece of shit! I have a spell resistance of 31.
32 spell penetration check, bitch.
Damn it. So you say we don't take 70?
Yeah, your prot spell absorbs basically all that sonic.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, whoever cast that.
It was me.
Very good move.
I'm still taking 60 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then stunned if I failed the will save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
What was the DC for the will save?
Jillian.
26
and a half.
is high, but not unbeatable.
Fuck you.
Ooh, T-Brow beats it.
I succeeded.
Nomketh beats it. McGinnis stunned 1 round. That Prot Sonic was pretty clutch.
Yeah, it worked out good.
Since you guys have like 2 or 3 people who can do it, there's no reason for you not to have multi-layered prots up, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks pretty hurt, Ulfred. Looks like it's taken a lot of shots.
All right. I will smack him.
Get him.
Be vital striking, and this would this trigger my spell storage thing with the force damage?
The damage you just took. I would say your weapon would more likely pick up the sonic.
Oh, fair.
But let me go to your conditionals. Spell storing thing. Yes, okay. I will treat your spell storing conditional as whatever. Sonic.
Okay.
Now let me go look and see if he has resistance. No, he's not immune to sonic. Okay, you hit his armor class. His 42 armor class. You smack it. And you do over 40 points of damage with that. 2, 6. Doesn't look like the electrical's going through.
Fair.
Oldbrook.
I rolled a 17 with 7.
Oh no,
Fuck.
bro. Well, good turn, bud.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it. That was the coolest spell breath tech you've ever seen. You saw into another galaxy, you think. You tried to memorize the position of the stars to triangulate it later, because that was amazing.
28 knowledge points. I know where it's going.
Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah. He just pulled from another galaxy near a collapsing star and just opened up a portal of void energy and aimed it in your general direction.
Okay, so Mr.
Overpower
Prowl,
you can do it.
yeah, casting that again, spending 4 to increase it by 2. So this has a +3 on it.
Hmm?
I'm gonna look into the mind of this Jurassic or whatever and try to make it insane. So 28 is my goal, to give it a non-stop confusion spell. And I have to do a caster level check, right?
You do. You need to roll good.
Where is it? don't think I rolled good enough.
Nar. 27 does not quite beat its massive spell resistance.
Cool. And then I'm going to spend the rest of my turn flying so I'm not lumped with everyone else.
I wasn't far enough back.
Okay. Okay. And unleashes the chain gun on it. That will hit for very little damage. That will bounce
Except
off.
it was using the anti-tank ammo.
Yeah, I don't know why it's firing anti-tank missiles for the bullets. It's an upgrade glitch. So hit, 2 misses, and the DR reduces that to a very sad 10 points.
I'm a charge, motherfucker.
Are you flying or on the ground?
I'm on the ground.
Yeah, you better say it. Or else you're not going to get to use those boots next time.
Yeah.
She's gonna literally just fucking full up charge this fucker.
Okay. Then you're going to provoke, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll provoke.
Hell yeah, you are. My man. You get snapped as you're running in. Take 44.
I forgot to heal the 11.
Should fight one of these every week. Really fun. It's like I'm just dropping a building on you guys every round. I promise, McGinnis, next time we'll be back to shooting barbarians and robots.
The real question is, can one fly when one is stunned?
You're still floating.
Okay.
You're really going.
That's a long way down.
You do not beat its armor class there. What did you roll? Oh, a 6.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah. That was a good swing, but it didn't go through. You hit right on its armor plates.
Grr.
I think you're out of stun this time, right?
No, I haven't gone yet. I mean, this is my stun return.
This is your stun turn. All right. Well, enjoy that.
Your style is unorthodox.
Oh crap! I
but
still have
effective.
a swift action, by the way.
Okay. Use it if you got it.
Will
Akana,
do.
you are immune to stun. You are ice body boy.
Hmm.
Those are pretty.
Okay. I am immune to stun. I fly 40 feet straight at him.
Oh, he's got combat reflexes. He claws you.
Oh, am I in range of him at that range?
If you get within about 25 feet, yeah, you're in reach.
Okay. Then I only fly. How far is this? I fly this far. You hear over Castnet, a Crodden says, "If I die, there's enough money in my name at the bank at town to pay for my resurrection."
Oh, I thought you were going to buy Josh the tiara if you died.
No! I don't want him to root for my death.
Yeah.
You heard it, Cass. He said, "Tiara, if I die."
I thought
Got
this
it.
is so noble. Yeah, just so you know, if I die.
Yeah, there's money for his reincarnation.
That's a swift action.
Oh, man.
Crodden's blade is now made of pure force with length and height, but no width.
Nice.
Ignores armor and hits on touch. He
that's
is
a great
30 feet
spell.
away. And then we do a greater bladed dash.
Oh, cheating. Which causes you to
Does not
immediately
provoke
move 30
AOs.
feet without provoking. Nice.
Nice.
Make a single melee attack at your highest whatever BS.
I would like to be full attacked by a dinosaur. Roll 7.
You
Hits
hit on
untouched, though.
touch, and that goes through. And is his blade... This is his +4 blade, right?
Mm-hmm. It is a keen impact sword.
Yep. It goes through the physical DR. So you're over here now somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay. You smack it for 35. That's definitely worth me taking the time to kill you on my next turn.
Akrodin is yelling his bank information over Castnet.
Routing number is...
So it is mathematically impossible for me to hit his AC with my daggers.
I
and
already
I was
know.
thinking it would be better to try and get in there and do all my multiple sneak attacks for some serious damage. But yeah, I guess I will stay here.
He's pretty hard to hurt with melee weapons.
Yep. I will take my attack.
He's almost... No, he is slightly harder to hurt with melee weapons than Ulfred.
Wait. No, never mind.
At one point, I think Ulfred did put up over a 40 AC again in some fight.
I have like a 38 right now, but when I'm fully buffed, I have like a 45 AC.
A quicken spell takes a swift action. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn then.
Okay.
Roll back over, aim down, actually add the bullseye shot to this time.
Ooh, great shot.
Didn't add the sneak attack on it, even though I clicked it this time, so I will just roll it at the end.
Okay. Yeah, something's funny with conditionals. With damage dice in general. Okay, 33, 55. Super hurt. It looks pretty rough, actually. It burrows straight down into the sand on its turn.
Motherfucker.
There's a ripple like a wave travels across the ground, almost knocking those of you that are just Ulfred and Luna, almost knocking them to the ground. And let's see, it regens some hit points.
Does that provoke when it goes under?
Just sinks down into the sand. It's like the ground turned to liquid underneath it. Disappeared right in front of you, practically. You know it's still close.
Yeah, I'd run from me, too.
It's right underneath you.
Well, I'm going to get ready for it to come up and chomp on one of us. So I'm going to heal myself. I'm down pretty far.
Okay.
And I'll just move like right here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Ulfred. Fucker has disappeared under the ground somewhere. Team is not sure where. Mayanda says the readings show that it is roughly underneath Ulfred and Luna.
I have thought sense on, so if Mayanda can use my brain, I can detect within 60 feet of me as if I have blind sense.
Oh yeah, that'll confirm it. She says we can triangulate it. The seismic sensors say that it's somewhere underneath Ulfrid, and with Brow's thought sense, yeah.
Is it moving away, or is it just still
No,
moving, or is it just holding?
It has. Mayanda says, according to these readings, it has both sunk into the sand beneath you and become part of the sand beneath you.
Oh, shit.
If that makes sense to you, congratulations.
Grease the sand.
Grease the
sand.
Sandburger.
And it can't come back up.
Sandburger?
It'll just stay sand forever.
Okay, I moved down. All of you who are not hasted, gather around Beam. Which is pretty much everybody except for Brow and McGinnis. And I'll just go ahead and haste the rest of us.
Got a question, buddy.
What's that?
Haste.
It's from the book Dune.
Ah. Who has a thumper? Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Nice.
So sorry, what? Olbrin like flew up to the other people?
No. Yeah, I just come down and tell everybody else to get around me and haste everybody so they get some extra action when it comes back. I don't think I can really... I'll do that with the swift action. Toby, click my big dick quick stick.
Got it. We're about to get it. There it is. Ah, damn it, Nomcath's coffee.
That spell that it hit us with, what kind of energy was that?
It manifests as force damage, but what he did is subject you to intense gravitational energy from another dimension.
Okay.
And the vibration of the sonic waves you guys absorbed with your prot spell. So half of it is sonic, the other half is force.
Okay.
And you guys are pretty thick boys. If you kept like throwing
Everybody.
out prot sonic, you'd probably never die from it. But
how much of our prot sonic got taken down from that?
about 70 out of the 120.
So if I cast that again, will it re-up it, or how does that work?
Sets it back to 120.
Yes, you got hasted too, Ludo. If you're around me, I told everybody to gather around me.
Oh, we're me and
they're super far away.
Yeah, so I was confused. No
you
one's
got Josh.
nearby.
You got let me do this. Josh, you got, because you have a lower CMD than the others, you got pushed back farther by the Void Blast, or the Space Blast. You are 110 feet from the target now. 110 feet from Luna. 120 from Ulfrid.
Oh, fuck that. I move and I shift the rest. It doesn't matter. I'll get there.
Okay, sure. You got it. Nothing's really out of his reach, but God, which one of you has a goddamn magnifying glass?
That's my stuff. It's like I'm messing with my bag of holding. It's just.
Oh,
just
okay.
doing stuff.
Your bag. Okay.
Protection. Energy communal. Why this?
Protection from energy
There we go.
communal.
And then I cast another prot sonic on us.
All right. Cool. Your prot sonics are back to 120. Good tactics.
So I moved 40 and then had to shift how much the rest, Toby, just so I know.
You had to shift another 40.
Another 40. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Brow.
Okay, so I know exactly where this guy is from the thought sense.
Yeah.
Like I can attack him.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Let me just see the range on this. Okay. Got 160, 250. Sorry, just trying to pick which one. All right, I'm gonna try to ego whip this thing while it's under the ground.
Okay.
So this is a.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
God, creepy shit. All right.
What?
Roll your.
Right. It's a 26, and yeah, I'll roll the caster level.
Okay. That's a really good DC. Come on.
Yeah, no.
No, you don't have spell pen either, do you?
Nope.
You would be very close to making it if you had spell penetration.
Yep. I don't think I do.
Didn't I give you 5 extra feats like everybody else? Was I that mean to
Oh,
you?
did we all get 5 feats?
No. No.
Oh.
No, your mistake was in having your feats properly selected before. You don't get anything free now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, yeah, I don't think I have. I was looking. I don't think I have anything to deal with the spell stuff. So, I guess the rest of my turn, I will just try to like make sure everyone else knows where I'm sensing him.
Okay.
So I'll just fly. If you could move my token to flying above wherever he is right now, Toby.
Sure.
Then I'll just do that if it's within 60 feet of me. Yeah, just point and say he's below me.
Directly north of Mr. Brow's location.
Okay, north.
You moved there because Castnet sends you a sort of preview of where Meanda's rocket was going to hit. You stopped just short of getting hit by that. She sends these force vibrations through the ground and hits him for... He rolls an amazing save again. Goddamn. 12. Just like these missiles are so expensive. 12's not a lot of damage for how much they cost.
How much do they cost?
You don't want to know.
40k.
No. They're like a fourth of a tiara.
Have a dumb question.
Yeah.
But that's anyway. If I just like move forward and stab down, would that hit him?
You think he's too deep for that?
How far down do we think he is?
Castnet is telling you 10 or 15 feet below ground level. Mayana just hit him with a missile that does 20-foot radius damage.
If you guys delay to me, I can cast Move Earth once a week with an item that Toby made years ago and probably forgot about.
Forgot. You have that fucking thing? What?
That's right.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Goddamn 3 a.m. items. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That item is mostly useless. All right.
Hey, he used it to get the crazy sword out of the wall, too.
Oh, did he?
The Earth Glide.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you delay to me, I will
I got no
unearth
problem
this
delaying, yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So Luna's gonna delay. McGinnis, you want to delay?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna want to delay to 16. Luna, McGinnis, you're gonna want to delay to 16 also. There you go. And then it will be.
Your style is unorthodox, but effective.
So Akradin, you're gonna do what on your turn with this crazy thing? What makes you think this item is useful?
Well, I'm reading more of its text now. It seems worse all the time.
Up to 10 feet. It normally takes 10 minutes, but casting time standard.
It doesn't. It's not like a snappy thing.
Moves earth, possibly collapsing embankments, moving hillocks, shifting dunes.
Or I could move with stone shape 140 cubic feet of dirt. I don't really have a concept of how much that is. What if I move the 140 cubic feet of dirt that is between this creature and Luna's sword and McGinnis's guns? Like we gather around and I stone shape a hole straight down and they start blasting and stabbing.
I think the move earth is more appropriate, even though the way it reads, it's slower than this, but it's really just a sand pit. And when he moves through the earth like this, he shakes all of the sand and earth molecules loose so they move freer. That's why it feels like the ground changes to water when he moves through it. So you move forward and activate this ring, and you don't even know exactly what it's going to do, but you pull your arms up above your head, which is like scooping up the earth in your imaginary giant hands. And you guys see in a 30-foot column in front of Akradin just a wall of sand shooting up into the air like a geyser, spraying out to the side. He's covering the whole area in a thick layer of just raining down sand. But you do see the armored ridges on the top of the creature's head in the pit where he's just firing the sand out of the ground at incredible speed in front of you. And you can attack it. You'll have to jump down in a 10-foot pit and hit it on top of the head.
Fine. So when she's, well, technically, she can like charge it, but she'll be above it technically.
Okay, Akradin, just cancel your spell and she'll be stuck in there.
No. I'm finna be in the pit, he says.
I'm finna be in the pit.
Isn't that a Graham saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an old meme, but it checks out.
What the fuck?
Oh, Luna.
That's a lot of damage, but it just.
That's 2 rounds in a row. You just,
Yeah.
Just kind of
bullshit.
choked under the pressure, Just, it's a shame. Or maybe you're being polite and you just want to let McGinnis maybe get the killing shot on it since he's freshly back off hiatus.
McGinnis shakes the little birdies that are flying around his head off. There you are. All right, here we go. Come on.
Hits touch for a little bit.
That's some cartoon shit.
Yeah. Misses, hits, and you do have clustered shots. So this is going to be 41. Ooh, so hurt. Not dead, though.
Let me throw the old up close and deadly.
All right, I'll pile it on.
I'm your huckleberry.
Yep. That's going in. Very, very hurt, but not dead. Never realized how long that cat growl goes on.
Well, I definitely would not have an angle on it from where I'm at. So,
Hell yeah, get in there. Hell yeah. You can shoot it from there.
yeah, I could, but won't get sneak attack. But hey,
Yeah.
the 5 points of damage may actually, excuse me, I don't do enough damage to.
Oh, you don't. You may not get. You're right. You may not get through the DR if you just point fire. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Luna. Jump down in the pit with me. Take 47. And why aren't you doubling the... okay. Here's the other claw. Now Luna takes about 150. Teeth and claws coming out of the pit, and you see Luna like flailing away with the sword, trying to drive the sword down into the soft palate of its mouth, the roof of its mouth, and it's just biting and clawing, and you're not sure who's bleeding, but there's blood everywhere. Wilfred, it's a mess down there.
Alright, well, I fly down there.
Okay.
And I bonk this boy.
Bonk him. Ooh, great hit. That goes through and does quite a lot of damage. Man, it really does not like that. Okay. Extremely low HP. Oberon, you're over the top of it. Your fighters are diving down into a sand pit. Akradin has uncovered it for the moment. It's 15 feet down in a pit of sand right in front of you. I still have you at 60 feet, so it's 70 feet, 75 feet down underneath.
Big dick one more time.
Okay. It is done.
Magic missile intensified.
Okay. Let's see your spell penetration check. You have rolled Piddly Dingus Poop. You've rolled a 4, and your magic missile bounces off its absurdly annoying spell resistance.
Magic missile intensified.
You do it again. And you have rolled even lower. This time you've rolled a 2 on your spell penetration.
Good God.
Senor Brow.
So he looks pretty hurt.
He looks unbelievably wounded. Amazingly so.
I'm gonna pick a spell with a lower DC just because it would be cooler, rather than one that would be more likely to kill him.
Very based, my lord. Please continue.
So if I do this, I'm hoping he's low enough I can explode his head.
Holy shit.
Roll your...
Let's see.
Roll.
God,
this is such
what
a
did
big
you
cast
do?
level check.
Boss fight coming up.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, man. Oh,
God
I wanted
damn
that for you.
I wanted it too. You would have caused incredible pressure to build up in the target's head. The spell works only on a creature that has a head and would die from the loss of a head. Kills any target that has 20 hit points or fewer, exploding its head and spreading debris in a 10-foot area. I was going to roll some big explosive damage on you guys as this thing's armored head explodes in your face. Each creature in the area must succeed at a reflex saving throw or take 2d6 points of slashing damage. I would have upped that to about 66 for this monster.
You have any cheese ball bullshit that'll let you re-roll that? Because that sounds really funny. You're in your dark form, maybe you enter a coma, but you get to blow the dude's head up.
Yeah. Or maybe, because I smoked some junk nugget? I don't know.
I will give you a reroll of your caster level check as a gift from Anna, who made me...
Channel your inner scanners.
Dumplings for dinner.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Anna.
Worse.
Ooh, still doesn't happen.
God damn.
Well, it was a cool idea.
It really was. That would have been amazing. And it also would have deprived you of one of the most valuable parts of the creature, the head.
I figured, yeah, it wouldn't be as tasty for him, but it's so cool.
Well, no, you want the skull to hang it in the hall, like he's...
Why does that spell exist? It just kills things that have less than 20 hit points remaining?
Yeah, I guess there's not even a DC for it, is there?
Look at the save. There isn't one.
Yeah.
It's just... Your head explodes.
It has to be low enough hit points, and it was low enough.
Man.
It would have worked if not for spell resistance.
Fucking spell resistance.
Yeah, Mayanda cannot put a missile in there without hitting all of you.
Your style is unorthodox.
Do you have another one prepped?
You got one, yeah.
I'm a spontaneous caster.
Why? You want me to just put it in there?
Just survive another... No, I meant the explode head, not the missile.
Oh.
I don't think he's going to survive that long, but if he does, I'll try it again.
Okay. Akradin, your turn. Come on, you guys. Oh, you gonna provoke?
I do.
You got another blade dice.
No. I do the same combination of bullshit.
Cool.
Do it twice a day. Jabba, there's the bladed dash.
Merca.
Here's the dimensional blade. And then that means this hits on touch and ignores armor. Yeah, we got power attack.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Crit confirms for 103. Your +4 dimensionally thin enchanted blade slams straight into the nearest eye and goes all the way up to the hilt and sticks there, and you see it glitch to normal size, back to a dimensional blade, glitch to normal size, back to a dimensional blade, and the creature lies very still. And your now normal shaped and sized sword is stuck very deep in its skull. It's dead, and you're out of combat.
Good job, team.
And you better keep that Move and Earth spell going, because it is up to its neck in sand, and the good burger meat is way lower down.
Oh boy.
But we'll figure that out next time.
Alright, I gotta run, guys, but McGinnis is awesome having you back.
Yeah,
It's good to hear your voices, my friends. Thanks for
We'll do
getting me
this
back
again in 3 or 4 weeks. Is that probably going to work for you, McGinnis?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put some dates in the chat, and we'll do this again.
Very cool. Thanks, guys.
Great, man.
Take
Thanks.
care.
This is good. Have a good
Is
one.
this, does this thing weigh more than 128